Right, so Kevin, disappointing late defeat to Shildon. I think a draw would have been, an alright result considering, our run of form, but a loss particularly hard to take in the dying seconds.
I think the draw would have been hard to take, to be fair. I thought we were the better side over the 90 minutes today, but if you go and take your chances at the right time, you stand to be punished, and we've created 2 or 3 fantastic chances in the second half which we haven't taken, and switched off in the last minute after a poor decision off the referee. But listen, you've got to put that to bed and concentrate, and they've gone on to pinch it and win the game 2-1.
I know Jack Donaghy put in a shift today, but Amma getting his first goal since October, just how big will that be for his confidence?
I think, to be fair, I think that the whole team as a unit played really well. There was a lot of good individual performances. From a footballing point of view, I thought we'd done well. We kept the ball quite well in possession. When we looked difficult to break down out of possession, but you're going to get tested off Shildon with balls into your box and are strong off set pieces. And obviously when they had the couple of 2 or 3 corners at the end that you have to defend, you've got to see the game out, which we haven't done. But I have to say, I thought Jack Donaghy was superb. I thought Danny Carson was excellent. I thought Ollie and Dan from full-back positions, from an attacking point of view, were very good. I thought Robbie ran his socks off. Tom had a very good first half. Probably didn't have as much of an effect second half, but he's doing really well for win there. Special mention to the 2 young kids, Dylan Archer and Liam Murray, when he come on again. Two fantastic prospects for the future. And Amma worked his socks off up top, and obviously Mitchy's disappointed in there with a couple of chances. The header he's put over the bar, and the one-on-one with the goalkeeper. The thing is, if Michael doesn't head that, young Liam Murray's behind him with literally a tapping from a yard out. But that's football. Credit to them, they've stayed in the game and won in the end with the set piece.
We knew it was kind of going to be a battle against Shildon, as it always is. The 2 goals were quite, they weren't screamers or anything by any stretch of the imagination. How disappointing is it?
Listen, I'm not. Listen, Mark's let me down with 1. He's the first to admit it in the change room when he come in with that mistake. They've gone after Mark from that moment on, basically. But he's got to put up with that type of stuff. We know he's a very good goalkeeper. He's been here now for a couple of seasons, and he's had an excellent run with it. He's the first to put his hands up when he's made a mistake, and he'll go back to the drawing board and learn from it. He's still very young for a goalkeeper as well. His physical attributes are fantastic. We know what he brings to it. He's saved with points at times with some unbelievable saves, but it's all about concentration levels. And the first one's a given, and the second one, again, it's a scrappy one off a set piece. But that's what we were. One of the things that we spoke about before the game was that we had to be mentally and physically be tough off defending set pieces against them. But they found a way to stay in the game, which is a credit to them. Which probably that's why they find themselves in the playoffs as well. So got to give them a bit of credit for hanging in there. We're feeling a little bit sorry for ourselves. We've just got to get on with it. That's been kind of the story of our season. We're desperate for somebody at the top end of the pitch who will just take a little bit of pressure off it. But when you miss some of the chances that we missed today, and listen, nobody's missing them deliberately. It's not a criticism of them for not creating them chances. Then you'd be worried. But whilst you are, then you've just got to hope and pray that your fortunes and luck will change sooner rather than later.
You spoke about Mark there, obviously getting a clean sheet away at Tadcaster last week. We're back on the road this week, obviously against Brighouse, a performance on Play the Mickey that it wasn't the best by any means. Obviously that type of quality, top end of the pitch especially. How do you look going in that one?
Again, Brighouse wasn't a good performance when we played them here early on in the season. They were decent at the top end of the pitch, good pace in areas, but again, they're around us in the league. They're a team that are threatening going forward, but they're also a side that drops points and concedes goals like most teams in this league. So listen, we'll not change. We'll not go down there like looking for a point or anything. We'll go down there and have a go like we always will do. we'll go down there and try and win the game and try and get back onto a winning run sooner rather than later. Well, luck's got to change with decisions as well, because like I said, some of them decisions at the end of the game today were shocking and bemusing. You just can't work them out, to be fair.